Merry Christmas Eve to those of y'all that celebrate Christmas. For those of you that don't and watch my videos, happy December 24th. Hope you guys are doing really well. Today's video, I'm gonna talk about my extracurriculars and my experiences that helped to make me a more competitive applicant for PA school. Here we go. I'm not gonna be wearing this for the video. I just wanted to have it for the intro. Before I begin and talk about, what I did in undergrad and what I did to get healthcare hours, I want to let you know and really emphasize that every applicant is unique in the experiences, things that they do to prepare for PA school. So something that might have worked for me might not necessarily work for you, and something that works really well for you might not work for someone like myself. So keep that in mind while I am going through this video. No two applicants are the same in what they do. They might have similar stats, but it's really the experiences and the extracurricular activities that you do that will set you apart from the other applicants. There's not one right way to get into PA school. It's all about finding the right way for yourself. So let's get started with patient care experience. My experience was as a physical therapy aide. I volunteered for 2 years as a physical therapy aide, and I worked full-time for a year as a physical therapy aide. And something that I love about being a physical therapy aide is it doesn't require a certification. So there's definitely the pros and cons of working a job where it doesn't require certification. Definitely have more hands-on training to acclimate to whatever clinic that you're working at, but the fact that you don't need to do additional schooling or take more classes to get a certification is a huge plus in terms of saving time. I was a physical therapy aide for 3 years. I loved it. I'm very sports oriented, and physical therapy has a lot of rehabilitation for sports, for athletes and even just general people. A lot of older folk really helped me to gain that patient interaction and be comfortable interacting with patients, and it allowed me to take charge of someone's well-being and assist in directing a course of treatment to help our patients get better. Most of my healthcare and patient care experience was as a physical therapy aide. I also volunteered as a clinical care extender, CCE. It's very common in California, as a lot of hospitals allow students to kind of become like a nurse assistant, but without being like a CNA. You get to assist doing vitals and little things here and there. You don't really get to take too much control of a patient's treatment. You get a lot of exposure to hospital life and the interactions between the different healthcare professionals. Let's go into my extracurriculars, and we'll start with organizations and clubs. And for me, my 2 biggest commitments outside of academics was Phi Delta Epsilon, a medical fraternity for undergraduate students and medical students at UCSD, as well as AMSA, American Medical Student Association. That's also a nationally recognized organization. With both of these organizations, I had leadership roles in both and multiple leadership positions, throughout the years. I gained so much experience from these 2 organizations that it was hard not to talk about them in my interview. So what I recommend for you when you're looking for organizations and clubs to join, look for something that has meaningful experiences for its members, but also something that you enjoy doing. Don't do something just because all the pre-PA students are doing it. Do it because you want to and you enjoy being part of the organization. If there's not a club or organization that you feel comfortable with, start your own. That's always a great thing. Starting your own program or organization is a huge thing, and a lot of PA programs definitely like to see that. So both Phi Delta Epsilon and AMSA are more pre-med focused, but there were a lot of pre-health individuals in the organization. Healthcare is much more than just doctors and physicians. It's PAs, nurses, EMTs, phlebotomists, everything, surgical techs. Healthcare is so much bigger than just one profession. It's a network of professions working together to provide the best care for their patients. Through these organizations like AMSA and Phi DE, I was able to get my foot in the door with other community service projects, such as a health fair that AMSA hosts every year, which we basically host a health fair for an underserved community in San Diego and provide free health treatments and also activities for kids and families in the area. I was also involved in Boys and Girls Club, soup kitchens, and working with the homeless. I only mentioned 2 organizations that I was involved with, and this is something that I think is very important when you are trying to become a very competitive applicant is a lot of schools like that you show commitment to just a couple organizations. They're gonna favor someone that is in 2 organizations and has leadership roles in them compared to being in 10 organizations and just paying member dues and just going to meetings here and there. So they really like commitment and that you're taking initiative, taking leadership roles. So they really want you to be active in the organizations that you do, the sports that you play, in the social clubs that you're involved in. So in terms of experiences and extracurriculars, if you're still in college and you're looking to join different clubs and organizations, I really recommend something that you are passionate about or something that you really enjoy. It doesn't always have to be healthcare related or science related, pre-PA related. It can be anything. If you enjoy doing archery, join the archery club, take a leadership role in where you help the newer members get acquainted and you help plan events. Any type of leadership role in a organization that you're passionate about is a great thing and something that PA programs look for. To conclude experiences and extracurriculars, don't forget that academics is still your #1 priority. Extracurriculars and experiences, those come second. If you don't have the grades, you're not going to be able to apply to certain programs, so make sure you stay on top of your schoolwork and you study a little bit every day so you don't have to cram later on. I had to learn the hard way. I was juggling too many organizations and clubs and my academics suffered a bit. I want you guys to learn from my mistake that, academics is always your #1 priority and your extracurriculars come second. If you look at my comment section, I'm pretty responsive to the people that watch my videos and ask questions. Don't hesitate to ask any questions. My video camera cut off, so I don't know if this background is gonna be different from the rest of the video that you just watched. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video if it was helpful. Don't forget to be like my blood type, be positive. Hope you guys have a great rest of the year. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.